Tell you what it is.
Go on.
If you're joining a motorway, match the speed.
Join at
Match
40.
the speed. Match speed, right? A gap will form for you.
Yeah.
Someone will let you in. You break in, you're going to die. Stop it. Stop it. I'm sorry, it's happened far too much this week. I needed to get it off my chest.
I love the people that are like, indicate for a week.
Indicate, then slow down on a slip road. What are you playing at? Give me a license.
I'll take
Like
that
I
off.
have any authority to do that.
Pulling people over on the side of the road. Come on.
Fucking winds me up. Anyway,
Rant over.
I just needed to get it off my chest.
It's good to
You know,
talk.
I feel a weight has been lifted. About 7 times this week, that. 7 times.
Grimsby.
Does me head in. Anyway, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Who'd have thunk it?
Eh?
Who'd have thunk it? Sorry about that.
Yeah, episode 2. We had a bit of good feedback on episode 1.
Yeah.
Where we've... Thank you, everyone.
People seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good feedback, good comments.
I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Made my head a bit bigger.
Can't walk through doors now.
No, but honestly, if you've sent us feedback and told us what you thought of the first episode, thank you. Because it does help. And we're going to take it on board.
Yeah, all comments are welcome, all feedback.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Updates on where you can listen.
Oh, yep.
Spotify.
Boom.
Got it. Google Podcasts.
It's there.
Got it. Breaker.
It's on there.
Never heard of it, but we got it.
It's there.
And Anchor. We're on it. We're still working on the big Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's what we're waiting for. And when we do get that, I think we are going to change the YouTube channel to strictly highlights. I think it'd be better.
Quick clips.
Quick clips.
Good bits.
Make you laugh. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Job done.
That's right.
Hopefully. But yeah, I think that's the mission statement
Yeah.
for the old YouTube channel. I think that's going to work better. Also, on the Instagram at Dusty Boys Podcast, I've set up a story highlight where you can submit questions that we can
We can have a gander.
you won't
at.
do nothing.
You'll just send them in.
We can then answer them on the podcast. It could be about anything. Don't have to be about cars. It could be absolutely anything. Should we do a couple now?
Yeah, we'll get them in.
We've got a couple in.
Yeah. See what people have been saying.
Aye. Yeah. I should have had this prepared, really, shouldn't I?
Preparation.
It's a professional production over here.
Wouldn't be the Dusty Boys way, would it?
It wouldn't.
If everything went smoothly and right. Who wants that?
Sack that.
I think it's called character.
Which one should we go for? Right, we've got a question here from at MX5_DS who says, when will the MX5 be one pissing colour? Laugh emoji. Yeah, right. Tell you what it is. In regards to the bumpers, right, they will be sprayed when I forget how shit bodywork is.
That takes years.
At the moment, it's still pretty raw, which is why they are still... Well, one of them's been kind of colour matched with a rattle can. It's a bit dull, but you know.
It's one colour.
You sort your gram filter, you're all right. You can't tell.
Just not real life.
And the back one's in red primer, which does piss me off. But I'm just not ready for all that sanding again.
I'd do literally anything rather than sand and paint again. Anything.
And in regards to the wings, I kind of like it.
It's different. It's unique.
Kind of like it. Ideally, they'd be carbon fibre, because that'd be sick.
So you had a bit of cut really fine masking tape and just stick it as a weave.
Bush, they as fuck.
And we sell them. Carbon-less.
Oh, right, another one. I'm just going to do, I don't know. Mark Greenwood, 98. My brother, shout out.
Oh,
Go
shout
on,
out.
son. What car is your guilty pleasure?
Oh,
That's a thinker. That is a thinker.
So, I did have a little Chevrolet Matiz in at work.
Oh, you told me about this.
What a little nugget that is. I got 2004 or 5 maybe. It's 4 seats. I wouldn't put 4 adults in it. Probably 3 kids and an adult. I'll be pushing it at that, but little 1 litre thing. But it was literally like 2 bolts and everything came apart. It was like the most Lego little car in the world. but it was a little 1 litre automatic 3-cylinder, and it just had a little
Pep to it. Like,
yeah.
go on, mate.
I'm like, should I go and buy what I want?
So, a what?
A Chevrolet Matiz. I think the Daewoo is
Yeah,
the equivalent.
I know what you mean. Jesus fucking Christ. That is a guilty pleasure.
I was like, I don't want to like it, but...
I mean, it's kind of hard.
I mean...
What would mine be? I don't think there's anything like I'd be ashamed to own that I secretly loved.
Yeah.
There's just, I like them import Yaris's.
Yeah,
but then I don't think I'd be guilty about it. I would have to say, what car have you got? I've got a Yaris.
Yeah.
But they are fucking cool. And I'd be like, yeah, but it's sick. I wouldn't shy away from it. And then what else is there? Maybe I don't know. I'm just going to say the Yaris.
Yeah, the Yaris.
Because they are fucking cool, and the interiors are dog shit. They are disgusting, but they are cool.
3
cars.
buttons to turn radios off and stuff.
Yeah, they're fucking horrible. Should we do another?
Oh, go on. I'm enjoying these.
They're alright, aren't they? So make sure you get them in on the old Instagram. One from Hippie Jack. Would you ever install neons / LED underlighting? Now listen.
Would we?
Listening to this, we are pioneers in the bring back neons movement.
What were they? Undercar chassis lamps?
Undercar chassis lamps. Shout out Dan Sadboy.
Yeah, you'll remember them.
Last year, I bet it was about a year ago now.
That were another. I think Dusty Boys the trademark and the 10-minute job into a full day.
That was pretty horrendous. Basically, probably about a year ago, me,
T-Swizzle,
and Mr. Dan Sadboy of Sadboy Race Club came up, and we had a garage hang, all three of us, and we all fit neons to our cars. And what should have been a couple hours of a job turned into a day, well, a couple of days of jobs, didn't it, for us? Because we came back and revised them and stuff. But there's a video of that on the YouTube if you want to go and check that out. Jay did this. That was a fun one.
It was.
Ish.
It was. We just overcomplicated things. So I remember we're at the Halford strip in the morning to get switches and stuff. Yeah. Why did we need switches?
I think I did. Did I use the switch? I think I did use the switch.
Yeah, that was a pretty sexy
switch location. Yeah. Center console. Neon's bitch.
I think I resorted to just whacking the original adapter just in the fag light and just saying,
I want them back, but I wouldn't get 20 quid Amazon undercar chassis lamps again because they were horrendous and they all just stopped working, so I just ripped them out.
Yeah. I think mine lost a few. I think my greens got a few blues in there. Yeah. It didn't take long.
They were alright though, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a gimmick, aren't they? They were fun while they lasted.
Mm-hmm. They were. What was that then? Hold on a sec. Fucked it. Oh yeah. I read a thing. I read things, mate.
Clever bloke.
I read a thing about podcasts where the majority, it was a statistic, I'm not going to be able to state what it said because I don't remember, but it was a statistic that said that the majority of podcasts die at episode 7.
7?
7, so that is a golden number.
So that's what we're aiming for, lucky number 7. And above.
New motto, 8 and done. But no, if we make it to 7, then I want to do something special for episode 8.
Yeah.
So
we've stuck around.
We'll think of something for that because I think that'll be a cool milestone.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, shitty podcast that die before 7 episodes.
Don't tell me what to do, you little.
So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
I've got a few things in mind. Won't give out away, but
yeah, keep them secret.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. One thing I want to talk about. Uploaded a video today.
Oh.
As of recording. Actually, 7 minutes ago.
Oh.
I uploaded a video. Scheduled. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing.
These bloody YouTubers.
Basically, right, I want to talk about it because I just want to give more context.
Right.
Context to what happened. A bit more in-depth.
A bit more biff.
Description of what went down and how it happened and the day, really, because I was shit at filming that day. So, I posted a video. And I like to do like little fun intros sometimes.
Yeah.
And one of the intros was on Gymkhana grid.
Yeah.
Ken Block's fucking championship.
Yeah.
Gymkhana. It was of an MX-5. You've probably seen it. It's just smashing all these drift cars. Just absolutely killing them. Ended up winning Gymkhana grid. Against Daigo Sato and his
Boys.
No Supra. Smashed him. Well, kind of. Dago won one, but it's irrelevant. The MX-5 was first. So I made a little clip on that, and then I put it on Instagram. And there is a Formula G championship in the UK. UK, might be UK in Europe, called Formula G.
Right.
G for Gymkhana. Clever that.
You know what they're doing.
Branding on point. So they commented on it and liked the video on Instagram. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it.
Send it.
I'm going to send a message. Like, I know what I'm doing.
I'm professional. I can do this.
So I sent him a message saying, if you fancy a commentator for your next event, give me a shout. Because people commentating, like, commenting, saying, like, the commentary, blah, 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 blah. So I was just like, you commentator, let me know. Laugh emoji, because I was joking. Clearly, you know. They weren't.
They were
not joking. So they messaged me back saying, like, is this a serious message or not? I'm like, shit, both. Bit of both. But anyway, they ended up inviting me to Alton Park for the World Rally Championship, the Welsh Rally.
Yeah.
Because they were doing a demonstration there, so all the rally people, come and look what we do. You can come to our next event, sort of thing.
Promo stuff.
Yeah, and they were like, you can use it as a trial, see how you do with a crowd, see how you handle a crowd. I was like,
pretty mad.
Instant poop in pants, but I thought, fucking hell, how often am I going to get that opportunity? So I'm going to have to give it a go. And by the way, this was like 2 days' notice, so I had to book it off work and everything, and then work out on getting there and shit. But I did it. And then got there. Big crowd. Big crowd. Biggest crowd they ever had. Reverse a bit. Rewind. So I got there. And I was waiting at the front gates. And then one of the guys from Formula G came and met me with like my pass and stuff.
Yeah.
Got in. Didn't know where I was going. Took a wrong turn. Steward shouted at me.
Don't go on the track. Get off the track.
And then, so popped to you. Found the Formula G bit, and they were telling me to park in this like little yard, but then the entrance into this yard was very small and tight. And I know I've only got a little MX-5, but there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned in last podcast, the MX-5 likes to stall a lot. Luckily it didn't, but I had to back in like around these fences and then all the way around and then park up, and then right in front of me, Bagsy with his R35 GTR sound. Nice one. Cheers.
Just what you need to see.
Yeah.
That's confidence booster.
That's who I want watching me do a fucking obstacle course backwards. Do you know what I mean? But I got in, parked up, all that stuff. And there were a few drivers there. Bloody Shane Lynch showed up.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
You know what? Big names.
That pop group. Those lads. He showed up. That were weird. But anyway, onto the actual commentary. So I did a bit of research on the drivers and stuff like that, but I'd never been to like one of these things before, so I didn't know what they wanted. Did they want me to talk like a dick like I did on the video, or did they want me to be serious?
Professional, yeah.
So I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of winged it for a bit, and it were hard at first. It were fucking hard.
Yeah.
But it were like, I do karaoke me when I'm about 4 deep.
Yeah, when you've got a few in you.
Yeah, you know, a bit of Dutch courage. This was like doing karaoke with no music. Sober in front of like 7 packed pubs worth of people. Not even 7, like fucking 70. He actually said to me, this is the biggest crowd we've ever had, by the way, break a leg.
Run.
Thanks for that.
It's like when you're in English class and they go, right, next week we're doing presentations. What? No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Back up a minute.
No, it's like in English class, I'm going, next week we're doing presentations on this thing you've never studied.
Yes. You've got 2 days, go.
Yeah.
Run.
So I had a bit of a do. And I got a few laughs, you know.
Yeah.
Funny guy. Hey, Mr. Funny Guy, you know.
I got the laughs.
I'm funny guy. Got a few laughs, you know. People laughing. It was a good time. But anyway. So we're getting into the swing of it a bit. I'll talk a bit more. But it's hard because the way Gymkhana works, it's one track, but it's like mirrored. So it's 2 tracks.
Yeah.
And then the cars will race around each side. Well, they'll do one, swap over, do the other one, so there's no like left and right advantage sort of thing. The track might be wetter on one side.
Yeah.
And then the combined time,
Is it? Yeah.
the fastest one's the winner. So these cars have come out, right? and they'd line up. I'll be like, this is so-and-so in this car, and then in the right lane we've got so-and-so in this car, and there they go, so looks like so-and-so's winning in this obstacle all round, and so-and-so takes it. And then they swap.
Yeah.
Same people, same cars, same tracks. What do you want me to say?
Just do it all in reverse.
So that was difficult. But then these two cars that have just done 2 races that I had to find something to say, then go off track. Come right back on.
We're back.
How? So, but I was getting into the swing of it, and then one of the drivers called Bucky had an Impreza. His first run, sets off, gearbox shits itself. Don't want to be in the car anymore. So yeah, I'm out. Yeah. So he was out for the day. After about an hour, he came up to me like, "How you finding it?" I'm like, "Bloody difficult."
Yeah.
Like trying to find things to say of the same thing again and again and again. He was like, "Do you want to get your hand?" I'm like, "Certainly." Have a do, cop. So he gets on and he's like, and this is so and so. He's been with us for this long, and he's won this, this, and this, and because he's been driving with these people for years.
Yeah, he knows them all.
So I tried my best with it, but I think no matter who, like you could be a professional commentator going into an event with like 2 days notice that you don't know anything about, you're not going to be able to do as good of a job. So I kind of take it as a loss, but I kind of take it as a win at the same time because I did it.
Yeah.
And like before I started YouTube, because one of the reasons I started YouTube was to try and build confidence and stuff like that and meet new people.
Yeah, get out there a bit.
If someone said to me, "I'll jump on this mic in front of," literally, I bet there are about 400 or 500 people there.
Yeah.
And just talk stuff.
Nope. Not today.
Not a cat in hell's chance would I have done that. Could I have done a better job? Probably. But
yeah, but with the time, 2 days, come on.
yeah, yeah, it was fun though. Got to sit in a new Super while there. They are fucking nice. They are fucking nice. Tell you what, call it BMW, call it what you want. I call it fucking nice.
I'd have one tomorrow.
I actually would.
Yeah.
They are sick. They're so nice. Comfiest automobile? Probably not. But compared to an MX-5, oh god, the shocks on that MX-5 are definitely dead as fuck. Bounciest thing in the world, man. It's horrible.
Bit of character.
I like character. That is not character. That's like
death.
Caricature. That's what that is. It's hilarious. Hilariously bad.
He's got a lot more power now, but he can't get it down. Not because of tyres, just because it's not on the road. It hops.
No, I need to sort that car out.
It's one of them. It's mad because obviously, like I said last time, it's come from next door. So I've seen it as a weekend. It's been an every other weekend.
Yeah, an old man's weekend car.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
So to see it from that to then from when you've had it to like just washing it, just putting some stickers on it to then it's suddenly just on its arse, new wheels, turbo. It's just like what?
Wait, what's up? Yeah, because we didn't really do much to it at the start, did we?
No,
well, it was quite a slow burner at the beginning.
I think it's the same with everything though, and it's like especially delving into something that you've never done before. It's like modifying car sort of stuff. It's a lot of it is like
it's daunting.
Yeah, it's. What you want me to do that? What if I did? What if this? I run this car. It's my daily. So there is a lot that
it is scary, but you've just got to dive in. I put an Instagram post basically saying this the other day. Like a year ago, I wouldn't even. I didn't even do like an oil filter change myself. Yeah. Now I'm just like doing turbo bits to it, and it's
mad.
It's
like
quality.
Before I started like the mechanic and stuff like full time, it was like nothing. You show me in front of a car, I won't tell you what's this. I don't, an engine or a gearbox. I'd be like,
that's some good engine. What would they mean? I see the engine is made out of engine. Or something. That was good. That.
Yeah, when you're building your car just for looks and stuff, and you're just like, I see your engine is an engine.
Bloody hell. But yeah, it's cheesy and corny and horrible as it fucking sounds. Buying that car has changed my life.
Yeah,
it genuinely has. All the people that I met from it, and
that's the biggest thing I can't get my head around. It's like obviously with the YouTube stuff, it's the amount of people that you meet from all over the country.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How do you know people? It's like and become good friends with people. It's all over the country. like people you never knew existed, but suddenly now you go and see every other weekend.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's mad.
There's no like really, I'd say, bad stigma in the I've seen in the car scene sort of thing. Everyone just seems to get along. It's crazy.
It's quality. It's good to see.
Yeah, you get a few odd, but you do with everything, don't you?
Yeah.
There's always something.
It's like football fans.
Yeah.
Many of them are genuine nice people.
Yeah.
You get the dickheads that want to fight people, though.
Yeah.
So
Good about everything.
comes with it all. You know. But MX-5 changed my life. Can you believe it? That's a statement, isn't it? Do you reckon anyone's ever said that before?
Sounds like a headline.
My 1,500 quid car changed my life.
In Heat magazine.
Yeah.
3-page story.
Well, first, I didn't know how. Why have I put that fucking accent on? Where does that come from?
It was day 39, and I bought an MX-5.
Little did I know, it'd changed my life. Quality, I love it. But I do need to sort it out. I need some decent coilovers. I need a better offset wheel that's not as pokey, so I can get a decent tyre setup on it, get it aligned, and take it to a track. I think that's what I want to do with it next. That's definitely what I want to do with it.
I say it's one of them. You start doing one thing with cars, with the dusty cars. There's always something.
Yeah.
There's always something else. You can plan everything, but there's always going to be something where it's like, oh, there's 50 quid here, there's 100 quid here.
Yeah.
There's always them little knockbacks that when you're trying to plan your big wheels and stuff like that, which they're a lot of money.
They are.
It's like you're back to square one, so it just feels like you're never going forward. But
It is, especially like trying to save to move out at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, where do I prioritise money? Because my head says car. My head says car every time.
I should probably look at this car bit.
Car bits online be like, how's that house fund doing?
Mortgage advisor who?
I see you've got a few quid saved, don't you? What if I just throw these coilovers on offer on your eBay suggestions?
That's the thing that annoys me most. I'll wait for months to buy something. The second I buy it,
Yeah, gone.
it's like, or I will get it, I'll buy it, and then it'll be like, they're on sale everywhere.
Yeah.
You could have saved 300 quid there. It's like,
You son of a bitch.
it's like it just knows. You want them? You come on, he's been waiting a while for these. Psych.
Not today. eBay annoys me. Do you know when you do your like, I've got money car shopping when you really don't have money?
It's just, I'll just put them in my basket.
I don't know how I got there, right? But I ran on eBay the other day. I'm looking at Dodge Vipers. You know. And then eBay will email me, is Dodge Viper SRT fucking 40 grand car still of interest? Well, yes, of course it is, eBay. Of course it's still of interest.
It's just, I mean, it's still, you can buy it. You can I mean, yes, I want it, but it's probably not going to happen. But
You know what, eBay? This advert actually put me off him. You know, I saw it. I thought, I've been lying to myself all this time. I actually don't want, a V10 fucking daft car. Not a chance. That's not for me. That. Where's your Peugeots?
give me the dual seconds.
Show us your Peugeots, cop. No, that annoys me. It's because they're listening to you. They're listening all the time.
My Google Maps, anytime that's updated now, every time I go somewhere, it's like, oh, did you find it? Did you like it? It's rated 3 stars. What do you think? Well, I'm in some tea at a pub. Leave me alone.
Chuffing heck.
Oh, just going backwards a little bit. The last week's episode, we were on about the new Defenders.
We were indeed.
I have read something. Blow my mind.
Tell me.
I mean, it's not now. It's not like now technology, but like the chief product designer, I think it was. Don't quote me. Some chiefy guy. He's been said that with all these thousands of ECUs that he's got at a grand a time, they said the technology's there to one day. So when you're out on your trails, it's a bit. I can't really see there. Hop out, use your phone. It's an RC car.
Fuck off, then.
They're saying all the technology's there. One day you'll be able to, not ridiculous speeds, but like
To be fair,
it will be.
Teslas can do that now.
Yeah.
You can be like, say you fucking take your Tesla to Tesco because you've spent all your money on your Tesla and you can't afford Waitrose.
Didn't downgrade it.
And you can just like wait at the door, go on your phone, Tesla app, because cars have apps now. What?
What happened to a key?
Go on your Tesla app, yeah. Summon. Your car will come out the space and drive to you.
Don't trust in me.
What do you mean?
Don't trust him. I remember.
The future is here.
It's now.
I'm just ready for that cabin in woods, me.
Oh.
See there?
Just
Not for me.
surrounded by trees and wolves.
Logging off. Sign out. Shut down. Are you sure? Yes.
Where's my tinfoil at?
I'll do that. Should we do it? Should we just buy like a Winnebago? go
Walter White.
Go and live in some woods, and then the Dusty Boys podcast will just become like conspiracy theories. They're listening. The fridges have eyes.
Just rather than hour-long episodes, they just turn into like whatever you feel like, because it's like, they can see me now. Switch off.
Oh, bloody hell. I was actually thinking about conspiracy theories of the day, you know. Because have you heard the one about chemtrails?
No.
Do you know airplanes?
Alright.
In sky. Fly along. Very fast. Yeah. They've got big engines. Sometimes 4 of them. Yeah.
Big ones.
Engines produce exhaust.
Aye.
This leaves trails in the sky. Conspiracy theorists believe, right? I'm not taking shade. If you believe this, right? You believe what you want. I think it's a load of codswallop.
Tooting their own horns.
They think it's a chemical, chem,
Aye.
a trail of it, and they disperse it in the sky from commercial airlines. It's like a thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, have you filled your chem tank up before you set off to fucking Magaluf? And then they disperse this chemical that then like rains down on us, and we breathe it in, and it keeps us all subdued, so we don't. What's the fucking word? Take over the government and shit.
Well, I mean, I'm not sold.
I hear you. I hear your points. Not for me, if I'm honest.
What does someone down there in Birmingham Centre just like, big issue? No, have you just a minute of your time? You're selling Sky. No, but while you're talking about Sky, come here. We've got a conspiracy.
Why don't these people that believe that walk around with gas masks on, not breathing this chemical, and then see if they go mental and try and... Well, they already are against the government, aren't they? Maybe they are walking around with gas masks on, that's why. They know, man.
Have we just uncovered some?
Or fucking conspiracy. I've also thought of like the best programme ever, Netflix, if you're listening. Send me a check, right? Get a group of like 10 flat earthers, right? Give them some money. Say, go and find it then. Go and find the edge. How good would that documentary be? How good would you imagine the faces? Some of us set off like west, some will set off east, and then they'll just meet and go, oh fuck.
Just go in a straight line then just...
Shit. Turn the fucking cameras off, don't we?
Yeah, we actually double back on ourselves, and we're
Yeah,
covering...
well, you see, that works because compasses are actually manufactured by the government, and what's actually east is not, and it actually makes you walk in a circle when you follow it. So that's what happened there. Get out of France.
I never understand that. It's like pushing your points. Like, believe what you believe in, but come on.
Innit?
Let's not...
Innit?
Keep it to yourself.
Just come on.
Go and find other friends.
Just come. And, right, if the Earth is flat, so...
What difference?
Like, let's say it does come out one day, breaking news, turns out the Earth is flat. Oh. Sign your wicking.
Derek, would you come and look at Earth's flat?
What is it, Doreen?
End.
That's it.
That's as good as it gets.
I don't understand. But, I mean, if these people need that to keep going, then...
I think that's what it is, and it's
Fair play.
It fills the void.
Aye.
Is it?
Something to believe in. Well, yeah. I mean, there's some... Did that just beat? It did. It did. Right. Be right back. When I get back, we'll actually talk about some car shit.
Camera issues. Not really issues, just timers. Camera timers. Hey, it's worked though.
We're back on.
We're back. In the dustiest land.
We're back on. Does that mean we've got half an hour already?
Yeah, that's 30 minutes. 30 minutes down.
Jesus H. Christ, we better talk about some bloody cars, haven't we?
Yeah, like, I follow these bastards. Some bloody
We
cars.
talk about bloody chemtrails and flat earthers. Cars, right. I want to talk about where we went, where I found my dream pickup that we mentioned last week. Oh, God, what a place.
Oh.
What a place. It's called the Car Zoo, the car warehouse in Middlesbrough. I think their Instagram is at the Car Zoo, if you want to check it out. But some of the things that they have in there, not to mention the pickup.
It's
unbelievable. What a collection.
even outside, you like, it's very like industrially estatey, but large scale in it. And then it's just like, where is JDM. Over here.
They used to have a row of them, like El Grand, are they called? Like the import people carrier things. It's like, I think we're here. And then they had a ute. They had a bloody ute. Holden ute. Now that's a vehicle. Now that's a bloody vehicle. Fill up the bed. Then you can go race. What else did they have? They had like so many minis.
Ridiculous amount of minis.
And they were all so clean.
That wide body, what? £25,000?
I can't remember. It's like I think it's a turbo, like standard.
Yeah.
ERA or something, special edition thing. He's got two of them. Did he say two? No, four. He's got four of them, and one of them is a blue one, and it's the only blue one that they made.
Yeah.
So if that green one was 25 grand, how much is this fucking blue one?
I think stuff like that, you don't put numbers on, do you?
No, the price is what someone will pay for it.
Yeah, that is collector tackle, and like, I will give you X amount of millions. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I wonder how much like his collection is worth, man. That big fucking 4x4 Halloween thing.
That was a black cab.
It started live as a black cab
and a Chevy or something, Chevy running gear.
Yeah, something like that. Fucking crazy. It's huge.
41-inch tyres.
Made you look like me.
That was some crazy stuff there.
They were, weren't they? All Jap imports, all just clean as shit.
It's just amazing, like, what a little bit of salt does.
Sorry for that brief interruption there. We are in Tony's house and we decided to place the podcast
right at the doorway.
Right where his front door is. So that was just someone leaving his house. So yeah, Car Zoo, mental.
Yeah,
I want to go back.
It's like, I just thought it was that first room and then you go into the other room. But it's like even like the offices and stuff are cool. Like,
yeah, they had, what were they? They had like a big chopper thing that were like made out of wood.
Yeah, like a hand carved. That was sick.
Imagine having a collection like that.
Imagine, right, I'm going to go to work. I've got 40 classic JDM goodness sat there.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm going to go look at these again.
Potentially, I don't know, sell a couple of cars for like fucking 50 grand.
Oh, have I sold one? That'll tie me over for the next 3 months.
I'm trying to think what else were there now.
There were a lot of like your old, I think there were the Z3s, BMWs.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
There were quite a few of them, weren't they?
That white one was nice.
Yeah.
Red rough.
That Mitsubishi Pajero Rally
Evolution
thing, yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm sure that was like 20 grand.
Yeah, it's
cool though. Like a Dakar inspired.
Factory, spoilery boy.
That was mad.
There was some crazy.
Couple of Willys.
Oh, why?
Hey, behave.
Calm down.
Bloody Jeeps. All right.
Mechanical. No.
Mechanical dicks. I mean, Willys.
We backtrack. Yeah, they were weird because I've never they had like Willys printed on it, but then at the front had a Mitsubishi logo.
Mitsubishi badges and stuff, weren't they?
I need to look into that. So maybe the Mitsubishi did the engines or the bits of.
That's what I reckon it might be. Like they made them in America or whatever, and then Mitsubishi did a deal with them where they supplied engines for Japanese ones, something like that. I don't know, because it was a Willys Jeep.
Yeah,
it just was. Either that or a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen copyright.
It's not like them. Have you seen them Chinese copies like of cars?
Oh yeah, that are just blatant.
But it's like a Range Rover, which is called like a wind walk.
Yeah.
Or something. It's like that's a Range Rover.
It were on Top Gear, weren't it? We were either Top Gear or Grand Tour.
Yeah.
And they said it were I think were it some big company. It were like Mitsubishi or something.
Yeah.
Took them to court and lost.
Yeah.
To this little Chinese company. But then again, how many are they selling in
Yeah.
China? Because there's a lot of people in China. So I bet they sold quite a few, to be fair. Probably not that small of a company. Come to think of it.
Probably quite big.
Yeah. But yeah, they're fucking hilarious. How blatant it is.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just that's I don't see it. No.
That is a Mini. No, it's not. What's a Mini? Don't have no idea what you're on about, pal.
It's like they just Google something and gone, oh, that's cool.
It's like they googled a picture of like a Mini and then said to a 10-year-old, draw that.
Have a do on that.
I'll do. Save money on designers, I suppose, you know. Well, you will do if you're ripping off people's design. I want to go back. He's got another compound. He's got like even more mad shit. And he invited us to go back, so that'll be happening at some point.
Yeah. It's not that far away from us, is it?
No. He had like, it weren't there unfortunately, but he's got like, you know, like the Daihatsu Suzuki people carrier old things.
Yeah.
Like that, but it does not look like one. Looks like a dog. Looks like a dog. It's got a dog like a face. Dog like a face.
A dog like a face.
Face like a dog. It's got ears, tongue, the works.
Cutting about in my dog.
Just taking the dog to the shops. We've gone Scottish again.
Apologies for the following accents you were hearing.
I thought we were over the Scottish by now.
Oh no, I'm bridging it back into life. It's become a part of me.
I want to go on another road trip, mate. Can we do it, please?
Yes. It's wet.
Isle of Skye.
Yeah, I'd go back to Scotland.
Looks ridiculous. I'll find Luke Skywalker, me.
Where are you?
I was looking at it on maps, Isle of Skye. I haven't looked at ferries yet. I don't know how much it costs to get there. But there's one road, like where you get off the ferry, and it like goes all the way around the island and stops. Doesn't lead anywhere. It's just to get to the other side, and then you have to turn around and drive all the way back. It's crazy. I don't know how like many actual roads will be there, but there's like 4 on maps.
It's that'd have been me. That just somewhere in arse end of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's.
I'd love to do it for like 2 weeks or something
Yeah.
daft and just not live off the land. You know what I mean? I'm not about to fucking snap a squirrel's neck or whatever for nourishment. You know, I don't want to be on the edge of death. I want to enjoy myself. But you know what I mean? Just be nowhere for a bit. That'd be quality.
That's the only thing. It's the same with anything. It's the money side of it. It's like I always like look at stuff and I'm like, oh, it's 300 or 400 quid, and I'm like, you can go to Spain for 2 weeks for 100 quid. It's like, why? Just bring the prices down and stuff a little bit, and people would do more.
Yeah, when we went to Scotland, we fucking, what did we get? 2 hotels, fuel, bit of food here and there, because we did not eat much.
It was more driving around panic than thinking, we should have probably stocked up a little bit down.
Yeah, I had like a multi-bag of Space Raiders and some sausage rolls. That was it. That's all I took. What a dick. And like after a bit, because that first day was hot.
Yeah.
When we were driving up to Inverness,
bad that day.
Sausage rolls were gone. You're not eating them, and if you are, good luck camping. But we spent about 400 quid each, didn't we?
Yeah, it were.
And it was, what, 3-4 days?
Yeah, it was just like Easter weekend, weren't it?
Yeah. 2 hotels. One night was free, and we still spent 400 quid each. It's mad. And if we did go Isle of Skye, don't know if I'd be able to take the MX-5.
Yeah, I can't see the roads being forgiving to a slammed MX-5.
No, I'll buy a Jeep. I'll buy a Jeep for it. How much can you pick one up for? A cheap one, shagged one.
Hundreds.
MOT on it.
Yeah, 700 quid, 800 quid.
I'll do that, mate. That's worth it. Well, then
Then
fuel and ferries and...
Tell you what, ferry. I've been looking like Ireland way. Ferries over there.
How rural is it though? Because I don't... Do you know what I mean? I wanted to go like Scotland because in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
I think that's the best way to go in. It's like even when if you go down south there probably will be like little hidden gems, but it's more touristy and beachy Cornwall stuff in it. But I think Scotland is like there is arse end of nowhere. There is cliff and sea.
That's it. Like where we camped on North Coast, it was fucking gorgeous, mate. wasn't it? Worst night's sleep of my life.
Woke up freezing.
I'd do it again, like,
Yeah.
in a heartbeat, though, because the night before we went to sleep was so epic. So epic.
Campfire vibes. It was just such a chilled. It was the getting away from everything, wasn't it? It was the just like there's not like, oh, we're going on holiday to get away, but we've still got internet. We've still got. It was like with no signal.
We've got 300 English tourists around us.
There was us and maybe a camper van every 6 hours.
Maybe a sheep.
A wee bat.
Maybe a wee baba lamb.
And then it's just like a big curtain in the morning when the clouds are just there.
That was so weird, wasn't it?
Because that was a big mountain.
It were.
And then it just disappeared for a good few hours.
Them views though, when we went through the clouds.
Yeah.
And we started climbing, that was mad.
It was mental. It's like how everything, like you'd go one way down a road, and then when we went John O'Groats and came back, like the same road but the other way was
so different.
Yeah. It was mental.
I'd do that again, but actually do it this time.
Yeah. Because we missed like the top end, and then I think there's
the second half of that West Coast is going to be
that's the big
stupid.
windy road. Yeah.
I'd do that. I would do it again. Definitely.
Yeah. Let's say if you get a good few days off and plan ahead, sort of thing for fuel.
I don't like planning though.
No, that was very like we'll go by.
If we had a hotel book that second night when we camped, we would have had a place to be because we literally would just drive and then like this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Stop. Get out.
Yeah.
Spend an hour there.
That's what I did like about it. It was like you say, getting away from it, but then it was like there was not like, well, we better crack on because we've got to be here for 7. We've got to go and check it. It was just, we keep going. We've found a spot. That's pretty cool. We'll come back.
Yeah, it was quality. Best way to do it, I think.
Yeah,
no plans. I want to drive to Ibiza.
That's a send.
That is a send. I want to drive to Ibiza. I want to book like a gig in Ibiza. I want to drive there, go to a gig. Drive on. Give myself
a few days,
some time to recover. I want to enjoy it, But I think that'd be quality. That is road trip and an arf in it.
Yeah, it's like saying Germany. There's some pretty nice.
Yeah, but these rules scare me.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Don't like it. I will be that guy that gets the car to coffin.
Yeah, it's. What is the test things? Yeah, tough tests and approved and.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
No.
So I'd be swiftly bypassing Germany, I think, if we went Europe. But a European road trip is definitely on the cards. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Norway. How far is that? Is it drivable?
In my Jeep.
And if it's China's drivable. Take you a while.
A few days.
That'd be quality.
Yeah, it's just doing that. It's the location wise. I think that's the thing with Scotland. There's so many places that are so different. It's like we could have had a completely different holiday if we just miss out. If we'd have come back the same way we went.
Innit?
Completely different.
Completely different. Remember that fish and chips, bro?
Oh.
Best fish and chips I've ever eaten in my life. Maybe it's just because we were, food deprived for like 2 days, but
search for a fish and chip shop. It's like, sure. Then the one fucking hotel that serves food.
It was banging. Could have been shit, don't know.
Have to go back.
We're a bit Bear Grylls-y at that point. Well, and now we need to find some fish and chips, or we'll die. We're going to do that. We're going to go somewhere. I need to get some plan. 2020 road trip inbound. If you have any suggestions for road trips, people, let us know. Drop a comment. Give us a message on Instagram. Put it in the questions box on Instagram.
Stick it in there.
At Dusty Boys. Go and do it. Give us a question. We'll answer it. What are we on?
About 45-ish.
Oh, I tell you what, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
May.
Time does fly when you're having fun. Have you got out else? Shall we leave it there?
I think we'll leave it there.
Leave it there. So just to reiterate, we're on Spotify. You could be on Spotify right now listening to this.
Yeah.
If you are, fucking good for you.
Kudos.
Figured it out. Nice. Nice.
Nice, dude.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, fucking Breaker.
Anchor.
We're on there. We're working on Apple Podcasts. It should be imminent. And then when we're going to switch up the YouTube and post the best bits.
Yeah.
Little short, bite-sized chunks that you can just watch and enjoy.
Just little clips.
Just a few little clips. A few little clips in there.
Just clipping on them.
Just clippers.
Let's get it pet.
Bloody hell, Episode 2 in the bag.
Done. Smashed it.
Thanks for listening. I'm sorry about the tangent on the conspiracy theories. It happens. Just a little insight into how my fucking mind works. Really. So yeah, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll plan some proper car shit next week. Probably.
Yeah.
We'll speak to you then.
All right.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Tatty boss.